Hey guys, it's Grantham1941. I got a video coming up today. Now guys, I promised you I'd have a CMP video up, which sadly I didn't go to the CMP. My dad did. I would have filmed it, you guys, but I thought they were gonna receive a lot more guns, but from their website they received very little guns. But luckily I was able to get what I wanted, and yeah. So let's just start off. I got a few other bits of military along with a couple guns. But now, guys, this is probably going to delay my G43 project by a month or two. But if I can get these guns for these prices, it's good. Now the CMP, they've been out of stock for Craigs, Eddystones, and Springfields for about, I think, 3 to 4 years now. So as soon as they sent pretty much everybody that's been to their store an email saying, you know, we're getting all these guns back, so you know, come and buy them or buy them online. So on Wednesday, my father went there. I think it was about 6 o'clock, and he was the 65th person out of 300 people to go in. Now, let's just start off. Now, this is a Craig 1898 model rifle. These were used in the Spanish-American War, where I think Spain and the U.S. and Spain fought. Now, this gun takes a 30-40 Craig, and how you load it is you just put one bullet in at a time into the feeding tray, and you close that up. Then, you know, you can just keep firing. But this gun has what's called a magazine cutoff, which is where you flip that, and you can just go single fire. You have to put one bullet in, you know. But then there's the other way, where the full mag's loaded, and you just can keep going one after another. Now, this gun, it has a 1898 stock. This gun's completely original. The stock is marked 1898 right there with the cartouche. I don't know if you guys are able to see that. And there's also a proof mark right at the wrist of the gun. Right there. Fix that up. Alright, well. Anyway, these guns are great. This one right here. Now, they also had a couple carbines of the Craigs, but they were not original. I was actually wanting to get a Craig carbine, but they didn't have any original ones. I'll just show you the sight pretty quick because I forgot to show you that. The sight's just like it's just a flip up sight, just like your 03 Springfield, for elevation stuff. Also, this has a Springfield type bolt or Mauser, whatever you want to call it. Which is, I think you just flip it over here and the bolt cannot be moved, and you cannot fire the gun at all. Now, next off is a Springfield 03. Now, I already have an 03A3 that is a Remington, so I did not buy an 03A3 at the CMP. Now, this is a Springfield World War I dated receiver 03. Now the barrel was replaced in 1944. I think the barrel is also Springfield Armory. Now the bore on this gun is not the best by any means, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'm sure with a little shooting and cleaning it'll get better. Anyway. This gun is safe to fire because it did receive 2 heat treatings. Now, I forget what number it is, but at one point in World War I, the Springfield's 03s were not safe to fire because the receivers would crack and explode because they were only using a single heat treating instead of 2, which is you need 2. For the Springfields at least. Now anyway, let me show you the cartouche right here. It says RI then FK. It's in a little square. Now this particular rifle is in a C stock. They had a lot of, I think, S stocks there. I think that's just the regular straight stock. This is in a C stock. And yeah, let me just show you the sight. It's very similar to the Craig. Just turn that. You can move it to wherever, however far. I'm sure that this is in meters. Yep, and this is for windage. A windage knob right here moves the sight left to right or wherever you want to go with it. This gun has is right here is. Let me show you it right here. When this is on. The gun functions like one bullet after another. When it's right in the middle, you can take the bolt out. Give me a sec. And when it's right here, it's almost like a magazine cutoff on the Craig. You can only fire one bullet at a time, and this magazine cannot be accessed. Now, I did get a 16-inch bayonet at the Cmp. They had, I don't know how many they had, but I think they had quite a few of the 16-inch bayonets. Now, I think they were about $150 just for the bayonet. Then, very weirdly, the scabbard, you had to pay an extra $50 for the scabbard, so, yeah. Now, this particular one is a 1920. It's the U.S. on that side, and this one is a Springfield Armory 1920 dated. Now, a lot of people have the 10-inch bayonet. Now, this is plastic grips. Now, I have seen them in wooden grips, which would have been nice, but yeah. But a lot of people have the 10-inch bayonets that were cut off, and you can see the blood groove going all the way up to the tip of the blade, which this is what the original bayonet would have looked like. At 16-inch, which I only have one of these. I think I have 3 or 4 10-inch bayonets. And I'll just show you this really quick. I got some stuff I picked up. I got a mag pouch for my M1 carbine. Holds 2 magazines. Now, it took me a while to figure out how this got on. I just had to completely disassemble the stock. You have to disassemble the stock. You cannot put it on just through there. You have to disassemble the stock and fit this all the way to down here. Holds 2 magazines, my bad. This particular one is a National Postal Meter. I've had this for maybe 2 or 3 years now. Now I am maybe trading a guy for an inland early flip sight, which you guys might know about. You just flip. It's a 2 flip sight. It's an inland. It has a later barrel. It has this type of barrel band. Bayonet lug. Now this gun, when I bought it, did not have a bayonet lug. I put this on because I wanted a bayonet. I'm not sure if it has a flat top bolt, but it might. Now, what I'm considering trading him is for my Yugo SKS and my Yugo Mauser, maybe about $100 to $200 more. I'm not for sure yet, so if you guys have any idea, if you think that's a good, just comment below or whatever. Send me a message. Now, last off is this nice chrome P38. Now, I've never shown a P38, or Walther P38, my bad. A Walther P38 on my videos. I had one before this, and it was a police model, and I sold it because I wanted a World War II one. Now, me and my dad set up at the gun shows. And then a younger couple showed up. They had this in a lunchbox, and they were trying to sell it, so we bought it. Now this was a woman. I think the husband's father's gun. I don't know if he brought it back. I don't think he did. But this gun is an all matching. Arsenal code AC44. The month is J. This gun is all matching. Now, the magazine is an original. It's marked P38V. Now the grips are in really good shape. Everything on this gun is nice. Originally, when we got this, the color this was rusted. I forget what kind of metal solvent or whatever we used on this gun, but now it just looks great. Now, I was debating on whether I should strip this finish off and maybe just re-blue it. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that bright silver. You know, it's a piece of history that it was chromed out like that. Now I have fired this. It fired great. It fired great. I'll probably maybe have a video up, and maybe on Saturday if I probably in 2 weeks about shooting this particular pistol. It is missing one part right here. The disassembly thing is missing about a $5 part, which I'll just buy later. Now I paid $220 for this pistol, which is just a great deal. The bore on this gun is very, 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 very nice. Yeah, and that's about it. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. Now guys, I am not a Nazi. I found these two things for a great price. You know, I couldn't pass it up. When you find stuff like this for this kind of price, I think you really can't pass it up. Now, I know this might offend a couple people. I'm sorry. It's a Luftwaffe plate. You know, this stuff, like, it's not that very interesting, but, you know, I just couldn't pass it up for the price I paid for it. It is a 1938 dated plate. You know, it's not military or whatever, but it is a piece of history, and we should always keep this kind of stuff around. Now, this one also is a 42 dated plate, and the other one's a 38. Now, there was a fork, but I did not get that because someone had already bought it. That's about it. I got some other bits of military that I'll show you guys later. That's about it. I am maybe going to the machine gun shoot, the Knob Creek machine gun shoot on Saturday. It might be Friday or Saturday, I forget now. Now, I might be going to that, so I'll see you guys later. It's Cmp 1941 signing out. You know, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys later.